We're going to jump into a full Ravens-Bengals AFC Wildcard preview in just a moment. But if you want the Ravens to beat the Bengals, like today's video. And by no way can I guarantee liking the video will get a win. But also, don't be on that YouTube fact sheet we get of people who don't like the video. And then we got to call you out if the Ravens were to lose to Cincinnati. Now, let's look at the AFC playoff picture as this is coming into a full picture right now, right? We know all 7 teams. It's the Chiefs getting the bye, the Bills against the Dolphins, yada, yada, yada. Still waiting on the end of the Chargers game. But it is a rematch for a second straight week of Bengals-Ravens for the wild card round from Cincinnati. It'll be either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. I'm going to assume Monday Night Football will be Cowboys-Bucks. I don't think it's going to be the Saturday day game. That's probably going to be Chargers-Jags. Could be Saturday night or maybe Sunday first game. But beside the fact, we're going to jump into a full breakdown of this game here, look over some stats, talk about some injuries like Lamar Jackson, and I've got 5 keys to the game. But coming into the playoffs, the Ravens in the last 5 weeks have dropped 2 out of their last 3. It has obviously been because Lamar Jackson is out, and he is sorely missed on this offense, which last year with Tyler Huntley, it was fun, it was frisky at times. Not the case this year, right? No, they need Lamar back bad if they want to have any chance whatsoever. Because I'm going to say it right now. If Lamar does not play, the Ravens are one and done in the postseason. Now, the Bengals, their last 5 games, they've been on a massive win streak. If you go back to Halloween, when the Bengals played the Browns in Cleveland and the Browns clowned them, well, that was like a very personal offense to Joe Burrow. Since then, Cincinnati has been on a tear. I mean, they beat the Chiefs for crying out loud outside of this 5-game stretch here. Now, they have won 4 out of their last 5, of course, the Week 17 game against the Bills being canceled. But we have 12-4 Cincinnati, which is good to see because I kind of miss the old record system, right? My brain's still not used to it. And 10-7 Ravens getting ready for this wild card matchup. Who you got? Bengals, Ravens. It's really dependent on Lamar Jackson. So it's a bit of a loaded question right now. But who you got in this one? Bengals or Ravens? Let me know in the comments section below. Now, I've got some keys to the game really quickly here, but one more time, just kind of peeking at the AFC playoff picture here as the Ravens and the Bengals get set to clash for a second straight week, and we're going to talk about today's matchup, and honestly, a game where I don't think the scoreboard does it justice in terms of the Ravens lost, and if you look at the score, you go, oh yeah, of course they lost. I mean, of course, like, why would they have any chance of beating this team next week? They didn't show any sort of life just looking at the box score. Not the case, in my opinion. They had some bad turnovers, and they were still hanging around in this game. I'll expand on that in just a second. But today's show is brought to you by BetUS. When you go to chatsports.com/bet and you use promo code CHAT125, BetUS is going to give you a 125% deposit bonus. So, if you've got a good feeling on the Ravens knocking off the Bengals because you think Lamar's coming back, you got some good sources in the Charm City, well, check it out, chatsports.com/bet, promo code CHAT125. Let's jump into my keys to victory because Lamar needs to be healthy. The Ravens today, I don't think the score accurately reflects the way the game went in that, sure, it's a 2-possession loss, but if Lamar plays this game, really good reason to believe they would have won today, right? The turnovers on their half of the field, the strip sack, and despite all of that, they were still very much in this game for a good stretch of time. Always felt like the Bengals sort of had it under control, and they were never let that fire get out of control. But Lamar, of course, is key. I mean, he is everything for the Ravens if they want any chance of playing this, if they want any chance of playing past the wild card round. So let me know. Will Lamar Jackson play in the playoffs? Yes or no? I kind of have a theory going right now, and maybe you can disagree. If the Ravens were to have paid Lamar Jackson, or if the two sides were able to come together, how about that? A little better phrasing. On an agreement before the season, I think Lamar Jackson would have played this week. I do think Lamar Jackson is looking at his options and going, I'm a free agent. I'm not interested in pushing my knee a little bit before it's ready and I'm going to wait for the postseason. And I'm not even sure we can definitively say he will play in the postseason. So let me know, do you think Lamar is maybe kind of holding himself back because he knows I'm going to be a free agent soon? I'm not going to push my body until it's 100% because I don't have guaranteed money coming my way in the future? Sound off in the comment section. My next key to victory here for Baltimore is you have to get pressure on Joe Burrow. And this is a bit of a broken record, and it's not too tough to get pressure on Joe Burrow. His offensive line isn't the Great Wall of China, but you're going to have to find a way to get pressure on him because Joe Burrow has a knack for finding the open man and making very difficult throws, right? A lot of times defensive coordinators go, all right, if we blitz 5, right, if we bring 5, then we know, hey, he's only got a certain amount of time to get the ball out. That's going to limit some routes, and that's going to make the defense a little bit easier in the coverage side of things. Burrow sees that and goes, nope, I'll fit it into tight spaces and tight windows. So Roquan Smith, who was a midseason acquisition for Baltimore and was brought in to round out the defense, right? You build a defense starting in, then working out. And that's where Roquan Smith is, right in the middle of your defense. He's been excellent so far this season, in my opinion. And he's going to have to be a big part of this defense right there with all the other playmakers Baltimore has to try and get pressure on Joe Burrow. Third key to victory here, win the physicality battle. We are talking about an AFC North playoff game in January in Cincinnati. This is not going to be a game where slapping titties is going to be enough. You're going to have to win in the trenches, right? You're going to have to be physical. That's just how it works in January. Maybe it gets by in LA. Not going to happen in the AFC North. You got to be more physical. Fourth key to victory here, limit the Bengals' big plays. They are a big play machine just waiting to, take off. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, they've got guys. They've got dudes. You can't let those guys become dudes, right? You can't let them torch you for a 75-yard touchdown and then turn around and have them get another big play. You're going to have to contain it a little bit. You're going to have to keep them in front of you. And that might be frustrating at times, giving up chunk plays, kind of that cliche soft zone coverage. But when you play a team like the Bengals who can drop a 75-yard touchdown at any given moment, that's the price you have to pay. Fifth and final key to victory here, win the turnover battle. It was pivotal today. The Ravens did not win the turnover battle against the Bengals today, and look where they are right now. So with that being said, I think it kind of goes without saying, you have to win the turnover battle. Oh, okay, we're going to overtime in LA. 46-yarder, no good for the Seahawks. You get some live play-by-play off the upright. Anywho, predict the score. Ravens-Bengals. Let me know in the comment section to kind of round out today's video. Last time I asked something of you, I think. Predict the score, Ravens-Bengals down below. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to come down to whether or not Lamar Jackson plays in this one here, because without Lamar, they have no chance. Sorry, I can't believe you just missed that 46-yard field goal. I had a lot of money on it, so I'm kind of melting on the inside right now. Damn it, Myers. Matchups this year. The Ravens, in Week 5, knocked off the Bengals. Week 18, Bengals knocked off the Ravens, of course. And now we are to round number 3 of this fight here, the wild card round between the Bengals and the Ravens. I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's show. I probably should have mentioned this at the top. I'm not Tyler Jones. I had to fill in for him on Ravens Rundown. So, yeah, it's too late now. But, hey, appreciate everyone for tuning in. We'll see you guys throughout the week with more Ravens coverage.